Hi, this is Joe again with another review. For the sake of this video, we'll be discussing the 1941 Alfred Hitchcock thriller, Suspicion, starring Cary Grant. Now, I don't remember the lead woman because it's mostly her story, but the lead actress won the Oscar for Best Actress, the one who played Cary Grant's wife in this movie. Like I said, during reviewing the Hitchcock movie Suspicion, but I think it's one of the earliest, not the earliest, Hitchcock film to be in the big screen because it's 1941, so it's pretty early in the Alfred Hitchcock canon. Of course, this movie is a stereotypical Alfred Hitchcock thriller, and like I said, that Hitchcock was the king of suspense, and you can't get any more suspenseful than in Suspicion. Except for maybe Psycho or Rear Window, which came, of course, much later. But Suspicion is a story about this single woman who one day on the train ends up meeting Cary Grant's character, who was like this rich playboy, which you find out he wasn't really rich. Spoiler for those of you who have never seen the movie. And as you find out that he's just a bullshit artist and a gambler and stuff like that. And at first she doesn't want to have anything to do with him, and then because she all of a sudden becomes fascinated by Cary Grant's character and does end up marrying him. And well, later on, when her father dies in the film, she got cut out of her will because of the guy she married. Because he didn't approve, her father didn't approve of the marriage, so he got cut out. So, and Cary Grant was counting on that money because maybe paying off his gambling debts or stuff like that, and to maybe go into business for himself, which he eventually does do. He creates his own real estate business, and he goes in with his partner, and it looks like that the company. And this partnership was not going to work out, or at least the real estate business was not going to work out. So Cary Grant gets the idea, so maybe we should dissolve a partnership. And a friend does agree to it, and he says, "Oh, I gotta go to Paris to dissolve it because my bank's in Paris. That's where I have to do it." So when the partner goes to France, to Paris, he dies under mysterious circumstances. And now it looks like that the business is not going to be dissolved because the guy can't pull out now because he died. So the wife suspected Cary Grant, her husband, of killing the partner. And because she saw the newspaper article and the police checked it out, and she found out that the business partner was with an Englishman, who of course played by, and she suspected it was Cary Grant, but it wasn't him. It was somebody else. But the wife doesn't believe him. And he wasn't there. And eventually, Cary Grant does prove to his wife, "Look, I was not there." And then he decides to leave her because she's so suspicious of him all the time. And she does have a right to be suspicious of him. Because he keeps lying to her, bullshitting his way out of everything, and he lied about getting fired from another job he had because of his gambling, because he embezzled money to pay off his gambling debts, so he got fired from that job, and he's doing all this other crazy stuff. He's bullshitting his way through everything, and the wife became more and more suspicious of her because, hey, what the hell did I marry here? And now all of a sudden I got cut out of my father's will because I married you, and now you're doing all this other crap. So, and you're constantly lying to me. So what else do I have to think? So, and it's a time where the area where Cary Grant wanted to buy land to build up his real estate business takes his wife there, and the wife wanted to get away from him. And so she tries to get out of the car, and it looks like that Cary Grant was trying to kill her. We're throwing her out of the car and off the cliff. but he actually was trying to, save her, and she didn't die, and they pulled over and says, "What the hell?" And he's going, "What the hell is wrong with you?" And she tells him why she's been feeling this way. He said, "I wasn't there. I wasn't still in London. We went to London first, then we went to Paris. We went to London first, and he stayed over there." And but he went on to France. He met somebody else. He didn't meet me. He didn't even go over there. And he said, and here's the proof. I said, I never bought a ticket to go to France. And then she goes, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry," yada yada yada. But it looks like that Cary Grant was kind of a shady character in this movie. He didn't come off as perfect. He came up totally unbelievable. I didn't believe what he said in this movie because he's such a liar, a con artist, and all that. Well, truly, he's an actor playing a part. But I didn't believe any of the crap he was spewing in this movie. And the wife was dumb at first, was dumb enough to believe him, and she, like the title of the movie, Suspicious. She was so suspicious of his, behavior and stuff that she just didn't, believe him at all. Which I don't blame him for doing. But in terms of a Hitchcock, it does have, the typical Hitchcock suspense in this film. But I feel that he did a better job in his later movies, like he did in the 50s, like The Birds, which the other movies I previously reviewed on the Hitchcock canon. He did a much better job with the suspense and the story and the plotting and the other films he did in this one. Because this movie was kind of all over the place. And it is a short movie, it's only about an hour and 45 minutes compared to other films he's done. But other films went about at least 10 or 15 minutes longer than this thing did. But this movie was, to me, it felt like it was all over the place. And it was, Cary Grant bullshitting his way out of every suspicious thing that his wife had on him. But it doesn't believe Cary Grant at all in this movie because he keeps bullshitting all the time. I know I repeated it a couple of times, but that's how I felt watching this movie. But I thought that the one who played the wife, she was very, very good, and like I said earlier, she won the Academy Award for Best Actress for 1941 for this movie. Well, I think it might be wrong, but I think this is the only time that somebody won an Oscar in a Hitchcock movie. It might be wrong. I think maybe in Vertigo, somebody won for that movie as well, an Oscar. I mean, so that's my review of the movie Suspicion. Please click on the video. Please rate it. Please subscribe to my channel. Please forward this video to your Facebook pages. You can check out all my reviews on my YouTube channel at RowdyC.com. So WDY.C.com. There's a homepage to Rowdy Review of Chris Lee Moore. You can check out all of his reviews on his website as well. Thanks for watching, and catch you next time.